Hey everybody, Daniel here. Hope everybody's having a great week. I had a recent eBay purchase that came in. It's this 1976 Topps Dennis Eckersley rookie card. And I've been looking to add this card to my collection for a while. Lots of opportunities, but just couldn't find a card that felt right. And what I mean by that is Dennis Eckersley is a player that I grew up watching. He played from 1975 through 1998. So he had a very long career. And so he had cards all through the 80s and most of the 90s. And so lots of Dennis Eckersley cards are out there. I have lots of Dennis Eckersley cards in my collection. And so he's one of those players where he had a long career. So his rookie card is 1976, which I consider vintage. But the price that people were often asking, it just didn't feel right when, I've got 10 1990 Donruss Dennis Eckersley cards. And, so I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but it just didn't feel like a Dennis Eckersley rookie card should be that expensive. Okay. Again, there's lots of Hall of Famers out there that you can get rookie cards for $1 or less. Think about players like Roberto Alomar, Frank Thomas, Jeff Bagwell, Mike Piazza. Again, there are certain cards that are going to be more expensive than others for these players that I'm talking about. But I'm talking about the players that I grew up watching in the late 80s and into the 90s. It just didn't feel right to pay $35 for a Dennis Eckersley rookie card. And yes, you could find it cheaper, but then the condition wouldn't be there. And it didn't feel right for this card isn't that old, right? 76. I mean, for the condition to be really bad. So just kind of a waiting game in regards to finding a copy of the card that I felt comfortable with at a price that I felt comfortable with. I do like the little cartoon and note at the bottom. Talks about Eddie Goodell and his pinch hit at bat for the Browns in 1951. Again, just a one card pickup, but it got me thinking about, again, all of the Dennis Eckersley cards that I have in my collection. Now, most of my Hall of Fame stuff is sorted by player, but it's in boxes. I have tons and tons of binders. I have some players in binders, but it's not necessarily just Hall of Famers. It's just kind of players that I collect, actively collect. But Hall of Famers I have in like 4 or 5 different boxes. And so the boxes that I have right now are not all that accessible. But I did realize, so I was like, I could pull out some other Dennis Eckersley cards and talk about them. But I'm like, no, I can't find those. But I did think to myself, well, I have this 1993 Fleer Ultra Dennis Eckersley tribute set, insert set, that I had kept in these cards when I bought them, or these holders. Now, as I look through them now, I'm realizing, oh, the cards are kind of sliding around. So I need to get these out of them. But this is a 12 card set. Came in 1993 Upper Deck. Not Upper Deck, Fleer Ultra. So you've got, and then here's the back. So cool photos on the front and back. Get a look at Dennis Eckersley's career. Again, he had a long career. He's still, after this insert set, this career highlights tribute set, he would still pitch another 5 years in the big leagues. You can see here he's with Boston from 78 to 84. He would actually return to Boston for his final season in 1998. I'm probably most familiar with Eckersley with his time with the A's, as you can see here. So he was a starting pitcher initially, and then moved to a reliever. And I think he's the only player to ever have a 20-win season and a 50 save season. I could be wrong on that, but anyways, seeing that some of these cards were kind of sliding out, I was like, oh, I need to put them in the Fleer Ultra binder that I have. So I need to get them out of the cases and into the binder, and I thought I'd give you a look at my Fleer Ultra binder. So we start with 91. That was the inaugural year of Fleer Ultra. So again, I try and do like a page per year. If there's different subsets and things like that, I'll try and capture that as much as I can. So like here's a prospect card. Some of them, sometimes I'll have the inserts. So again, here's an insert page. This is 92. So you can see a drastic difference in the card design, where it was, you know, a flat finish versus glossy the next year. And then, so we go 92, and then here's 93. So after this one, that's where these cards would go. I do have some other, actually these are 92 inserts. So I need to, see, this is why you need to go through your binders every once in a while. Because these are all 92 inserts. Let's see, still 92, still 92. All right, so I need to put this here and then put these in here. So again, just to kind of recap, these are 92 Fleer Ultra. So the base cards, a 9-page, and then you have the all-rookie team, Tony Gwynn commemorative series. So basically very similar to this tribute set, and they would do this a couple more years, I think, with different players. But then all-star insert set, and then MVP. Looks like award winners. Okay, and then we have the 93, so then that's where the Dennis Eckersley set will go in. Then we have 94 and some insert sets from 94. Award winners. Then you have 90, this is 95. 96. Sometimes I'll put a parallel. If I have a parallel, I'll typically put it in the bottom right corner. 97 Fleer Ultra, great looking set. Love the foil. 98. 99. 2000. I think this is 2001. 2002. 3, 4, 5. At some point, Fleer was sold to Upper Deck. So this is 2016. Sorry, 2006. 2007. And then I think this is the final year. Well, these are also 2007. So I think 2007 was the final year. Again, sometimes if I have, you know, the stars to make up 2 full pages, I will do that. But anyways, there's a look at the Fleer Ultra binder that I have, and I'll be able to add that Dennis Eckersley insert set to the binder, get them out of these cases, make sure none of the cards get damaged. And then there's another look at the rookie card that I was able to add to my collection. Thanks for watching. Bye.